Hey everybody, welcome
Hi.
back. Today I'm gonna make for you guys some pork schnitzel. What are you gonna make?
And I'll be making coconut macaroons.
Oh, that sounds good. These are made. You can buy a tenderloin of pork, or pork tenderloin. I'm sorry, but I just got some thicker cut pork chops here.
Those are thick.
Yeah, and bone out, obviously. You got this little piece of fat on here. You can trim that, but we're not going to trim that because we want some of that on there. Why? Because fat is flavor.
Flavor, yay!
So what I'm going to do is I put a piece of saran wrap down here, and I got another piece, and I'm just going to put it on top. And I'm just going to take my meat mallet, and I am going to flatten these out to, pretty thin amount. They're going to be pretty big. It's going to be pretty tasty.
Yes, and I'm going to get started with my coconut macaroons. All right, I'll let you hit that a few times because it's hard for me to talk over you.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Sorry.
It's okay. No, I know you have to do what you have to do. But okay, I'll be quick. Now with the coconut...
I'm kidding, I'm going ahead.
Now with the coconut macaroons, that's just a tough word because there's macaroons and macarons. But okay, I just want to make sure I'm saying it right. The first thing you add is 1 cup and 1/3 of coconut, shredded coconut, sweet coconut.
Sweet coconut.
Shredded sweet coconut. And next, you add sugar, 1/3 of a cup of sugar. So you sprinkle that in there. And then some flour. And this is about 2 tablespoons of flour. So you pour that on top. And next it's salt. And this you add about 1/8 a teaspoon of salt.
Ooh.
If I can find it. Sorry everyone. Okay, found it. Sprinkle a little bit of that.
Mix that all up.
And yes,
Mix up your dry ingredients.
I'm gonna mix up all of the dry ingredients. And then we're gonna add some more on top of this. But first you wanna add, yes, the wet ingredients after this is all mixed up.
All right, and I'm just gonna keep pounding these out. That's just take out the frustrations on this stuff, people.
Oh.
Pretend it's that person that you just don't like. I'll just keep pounding all these out until they're thin, and then we'll come back and I'll show you how to dredge them, bread them. All right, everybody, I've got these. See how I pounded them out? And you can trim some of this fat off there if you want to. I don't want to. I'm going to keep some of that on there.
Yes.
But they're pretty thin. So my next step, I want to put a little salt on here.
Oh,
A little bit of pepper, not too much on each one. Then I'm going to dredge them. First thing, we will go in the flour. Now, I hope I'm doing this right. I know I have some German friends. Some friends that live in Germany, and they're probably looking at me like, the hell is this guy doing? No.
No.
This is how I made it before.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
Go
Go
you
flour
did a great job.
to egg. Mix that like this. And we'll go from that egg into our panko breadcrumbs. We'll drip the excess off here, let that drip off.
Yeah.
And then, honey, what do you got going on?
Yes, and now I am going to add the wet ingredients. And what the wet ingredients are is 2 egg whites, large eggs. You the white egg whites, and then you pour it in here. And then next, you add some vanilla. 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. And then also I preheated the oven to about 325. So that way, when it's time to put them in, the oven will be ready. I'm gonna mix this all up, and then I'm going to form them.
Ooh. You can't do wet hand, dry hand with this stuff. I don't ever really do wet hand, dry hand. I just try to get this stuff done. But that's just how I roll, I guess. I don't know. So, just season them up all at once, pat them dry, or dip them in the flour, drop the excess off, throw them in the egg, right into the panko.
Yes.
We'll finish this up and we'll come back and we're gonna fry these bad boys. Ugh.
Yes.
All right.
Can't wait.
All right, everybody. I've got my pork chops breaded. As you can see here, it's got this nice panko breading on each side,
Looks
seasoned
great.
well. My wife here she's got her macaroons all ready to
Yes,
go.
all ready. And I am going to start buttering the pan, and then I'm going to form them. I'm going to scoop them out with a teaspoon and then start to form them. So.
And I'm gonna add some olive oil here to my pan. We're gonna shallow fry these. You don't want to deep fry these, so I'm just gonna shallow fry them.
You're in your fancy bottle, your olive oil bottle.
I know, right? From the island of Greece. Spartacus.
He chose that one, guys. We went shopping together, but he picked that one out. He wanted to be all fancy.
Bougie with it.
Okay.
We're just looking for golden brown. I mean, these are pretty thin, so it's not gonna take too long for it to cook. And you just, that panko is gonna give it a nice crust with the flour, the egg, and then the panko, it's gonna give it a really nice crust.
Yes.
You got that all buttered up, huh?
Yes, it's nice and buttered up, everyone. And I am going to start forming these. I'm going to scoop out a little bit, about a teaspoon. My hands are going to get nice and thick. It looks good, doesn't it? Oh, coconut's so good.
Your dad's gonna love these.
Yes, he is.
Oh, and Hector, she was good with the sugar. I made sure she was good with the sugar.
I was, Dad.
Mine, I tried to put some MSG in mine, but I couldn't find the MSG. I'll have to pick some up tomorrow.
Uh-oh,
Pick
don't
up a
say
big
that.
thing of MSG.
Oh, no. From Sam's or Costco, huh?
Dylan, you ever had schnitzel before?
No.
No. Schnitzel's pretty good. Never had it in Germany, but we went to a German restaurant not too long ago and we had it. And I've made it a few times, and I love schnitzel.
Yes, it's really good.
Yeah. Germans have some
gosh.
good food, some sauerkraut. You put some gravy on this, like a good gravy on this. Maybe some German potato salad or something with some apples with this or something like that.
Wait a minute, are you saying that German food is so amazing because you're part German?
Oh, I'm part German.
My
last name is German.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Trinkle is German.
Yes.
So I can't. Maybe that's why I'm, more prone to liking this type of food. But you
it
can't
is
go wrong.
excellent. Yes, you can't go wrong. And this batch makes about 1 dozen macaroons and a half. So it gives you a good amount of macaroons.
Alright, see, and then starting to get this crust on here. Just GBD, and you hear that, you can hear that. That just sounds good.
It does.
We're gonna let this keep frying. She's gonna keep making those macaroons. She's gonna put them in the oven.
Say it right.
Macaroons.
I'm kidding. We're ready to try some food. Yay! It's time to taste.
It is done, everybody. Look at this schnitzel here. It looks amazing.
It does.
I will probably make some gravy to put on it later. That's a different video. And then my wife's macaroons. Ooh. These things look delicious. Got some lemon here. I want to squeeze some lemon on top. Just like that. Pop!
Oh my. Beautiful golden color. It's too pretty to eat, honey. Dylan, don't you agree it's too pretty to eat?
Probably.
Come on down, Dylan. I'm gonna try this amazing.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's very crispy. Very.
And that fresh
Very delicious.
parsley.
A little bit of that lemon juice on top.
Lemon.
Holy shit. That's good. That's
2
good.
thumbs up, honey. Way up.
Ooh. It's really good. I mean, just look how crispy it is. Perfectly cooked, very juicy. Well seasoned.
Very juicy.
Let us try. Oh, God.
Oh my gosh.
Let's try this macaroons.
All right. Oh, Dylan still has
Oh, that's good.
pork in his mouth.
The pork is good.
I'll feed you first.
Very refreshing.
Let me try. Dylan, your turn.
It's not too sweet, overly sweet. You just get that hint. You get the coconut, a lot of coconut, but then you get a little bit of vanilla in there, a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of just that. It's a right balance of the saltiness. You get a little bit of savory from the coconut.
Yes.
Well, it's like,
And you don't even like desserts like that.
well, but that would make me keep coming back. Now I see why your dad loves those so much. That makes sense. But Dylan, get in here.
Oh, Dylan.
Thank you, everybody. We appreciate you.
Bye.
Hit the like button, hit subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.